I wasn't looking at my phone, so it turned off. That's why the video was exactly 5 minutes long. So anyway, uh, after it says like I'm not talking about politics with you, um, then eventually my brother went out to go to the bathroom, like brush his teeth. Uh, Why have you not finished your coffee, Dylan? Because it takes a long time to cool down. It shouldn't take that long. Um, well, it does. I made my coffee at 7:30. I wasn't able to drink it about 8 until about 8. It doesn't take me that long. I've already said that probably that long. Um, well, when you make coffee, then maybe the temperature of our kettles are different. I don't make coffee, Dylan. Okay, when you make tea, then it doesn't make a difference. The temperature of the kettle's going to be different. Um, yeah. So, trying to think that from the morning, no. All our school, we spent the entire time, like 4 periods, trying to edit a 10-second video. Because I sort of screwed up Monday. What is, we're supposed to practice editing, and we shot two videos. One of me walking up the stairs and one of another student walking down the stairs. I'm not supposed to be in the shot of the other student walking down the stairs, but I was. So they tried to crop that out and it didn't really work. And eventually still couldn't get it to work. But we did try. We did censor me out a bit. And then one of the other people said, "Oh, let's add music to it." And they decided to do the theme song from Rocky. Um, it doesn't seem important now, but it will later. I have not seen Rocky. And before anyone goes, why haven't you seen Rocky? It's such a great movie. I'm not interested in sports movies. Haven't seen The Karate Kid. Haven't seen Rocky. Haven't seen Raging Bull. I'm not interested in sports movies. Not interested in sports. Um. So someone else screen recorded a bit of the Rocky theme song and tried to airdrop it to the Mac we were using, but for some reason the only person who is able to receive airdrops was me on my iPad for some reason. Um. So we emailed it to the Mac. But we couldn't get it to work because it was a video files in MP4, and we were looking for an MP3. So I quickly screen recorded it and ran it through a MP4, the MP3 converter, and then emailed it to the guy, but then ended up that news someone else came along and was able to fix everything. And then didn't do much today because a break. I would normally read well because I had media homework due, and I don't have a study period in between MIA and media. I had to do it. In MIA, I didn't get it done though. So in media, we had to do a sort of mini essay, and then he said, "Put your mini essay here and put your homework here." Um, he had two sort of piles in front of him. So if he saw me only put down one sheet of paper, he would have noticed. But luckily, he was talking to a student, so he had his back turned to me. So I put my one piece of paper on the desk and just left. Oh, another thing I want to mention is Yesterday, I was talking to a student about me not being able to do the media homework because I was reading, and he was going, "It's not my problem." He didn't do his work either, so it's an L to him because he got caught not doing his homework. So at lunch, it's the big thing. This is the biggest thing of the year so far. At lunch, let me just go through it, even the relevant details. One person said to me, "Do some dance from that song, Watch Me Whip Slash Nene." No, do this one. No, do this one. No, do this one. Actually, do the WAP. Do the something else. Do the Pokemon Fortnite dance. I don't even know what that is. Just do it. I don't know what it is. Just do it. I'm gonna need a visual example. I'm not gonna do it. Just do it. Which is the same guy that said it's not my problem when I was talking about my homework. And then eventually someone called me over because they noticed that my bag has all these useless straps. And people started to circle around me to look at my useless straps. That sounds sexual, I'm sorry. But you get the point. So someone said turn around, and I did. And then I heard and felt my bag being unzipped. I'm gonna give a nickname to this guy. I'm gonna call him Highlander because he's Scottish and he sort of has that hair. I haven't seen Highlander, but he's got long hair. What's another thing? A student has decided to. The student has a sort of waiter in an anime vibe to him. I'm sorry, media teacher, for saying the word vibe, but you get the point. Like, he looks like a waiter in an anime. I don't watch any anime with waiter characters in it, but maybe I only thought that because he is a waiter. Anyway, he decided to gel his hair back and use a hair bobble, which is basically what my hair is. Just I didn't gel it back and I don't use a bobble. um. Anyway, Highlander had decided to open my bag and try and put his kind of fruity monster in my bag. I thought, because my bag was on my back, that he was trying to steal something from my bag. So I quickly turned around and I went to slap the person that did it. I accidentally slapped the wrong person. I slapped McKnight when Highlander was the one that did it. And then, as soon as that happened, everyone except for me and McKnight started to walk away because literally everyone knew something was about to go down. And I'm just going to mention this now, but this happened during the entire incident, which was about 5 minutes. They were laughing their head off, like that meme of I think they're like hyenas laughing. It's been at least 15 minutes since the last time I recorded because once again, my brother's in house, so I went to the toilet. So I think the way. Oh, I need to admit this. There you go. So talk to the head of year, the male one. Right, the document, which is this document here. And next period he'll come see me. So next period he did. It's like, I wrote it. Oh, I'm not done. Oh, you don't need to write anymore. He never actually saw the document. Well, he saw me writing it, but he didn't see the final thing. He never actually asked me to show the whole bloody thing to him, or the email to him, or share the doc with him, or anything like that. Which is kind of a stupid thing to do. Luckily, because, right, he doesn't know about, like, pro justice and all that. So to him, this is my first time doing it. Anyway, May, the head of year, Georgia, McKnight, and Highlander all sat down on the benches outside of study. He asked McKnight for his recount of what happened. Then he asked me. I said, what McKnight said is all true. And then I added some stuff. I don't remember what I said. And then Highlander, he said some stuff. Then eventually, Eddie said, Dylan apologized to McKnight. I did. Highlander apologized to Dylan. He did. And Highlander apologized to McKnight. Why? Because it's your fault that he got hit. But it's indirectly my fault. Doesn't matter. You're still involved. Apologize. But he just kept on going on, but eventually he apologized. And then we all got sent back to class, so I went to general because I didn't want to watch the football and I wanted to finish the document and possibly do some homework. I finished the document. I'm going to read it out now. Only problem is there's a lot of names in it that I really don't want to give off. That's why I've zoomed into the bottom left corner, because there's no names here. This information might be irrelevant, and my structuring and memory might be bad, so if I apologize, I just want the truth to be as clear as possible. Every day since the start of year 13, I have been going to the ramp outside English for breaking lunch with someone and his friends. After a couple of weeks, McKnight and his friends started going there as well. Today, 20 minutes to 2 p.m., some people noticed that my bag had useless straps, and they all started to crowd around me to look at them. Since they formed a circle, some said turn around in order to see it. One of those people was Highlander, who was too Jack's. Actually, yeah, it's fine for me to say his name. McKnight's left. And I was talking to McKnight, so I did a 180 and immediately felt and heard a part of my bag opening. This isn't new behaviour for Highlander, but since Jack was right behind me, I assumed Jack was the one responsible because it's not new for him either, and I quickly 180'd again and slapped him in the face. People started to back up because they've seen this time and time again between me and Jack / Highlander / other people who are irrelevant to this event. Jack moved as if to hit me and start, not just hit me, but start beating me up, but he didn't do it. He then told me to F off, and any time I tried to get a word out, he just kept on saying it. And that's what really angered me. The fact that he is dodging context, as it is the number one thing that has gotten me. Sorry, I keep on checking to see if I'm still recording. That's gotten me in trouble in the past 5 years. I don't remember what the following things happened, and and I don't remember what initiated them. I can't go away, Jack. The library is closed to year 13s. No, it's not. Go and look at the timetable. I think he was trying to get me to go away, but he knows the library is shut for sixth formers, as he has PD at the library every Tuesday, period 10, and I've been looking for books in the library. It's all I've talked about since the 7th or 14th of September. I'm only here for two reasons. Not for friends, not for education, but for books and then F off. And then talking about how I have no friends. The entire time, everyone else in our group was at the bottom of the ramp or on the curb laughing at me. Where is Ava? The bell goes off. I told you 1,000 times, I'm not with her anymore. I'm with Georgia. I don't care. Context audio. He went to, I think, learning support, and I went to study because I wanted to write an account of what happened. Before I got to study, I saw Ava and shouted because I was not close to her. Miss, Jack's looking for you. I slapped him because... Slow down. Ava doesn't know anything about this year so far because she isn't my assistant anymore, but I filled her in. The learning support teacher overheard us and came over. We explained to him and he told me to come with him. I explained some more to him and he told me where Georgia is, so I went alone to her, explaining to her and checking the contents of my bag. As far as I know, nothing was missing. Things disappearing was my second biggest concern, to the point of paranoia, so that's why I admittedly overreacted. Not to say that Highlander or Jack is innocent, but I do feel sorry for Jack. Me and Georgia found the head of year and explained it to him, but my form teacher came and said he talked to Highlander and Jack, and they went off, came back, and I was told to write this document. Ever since year 10 and I'm just going to say his name, Roman incident, me and Jack have been friends? But I feel that people like Highlander bring out the worst of us, and inevitably, I do something stupid and Jack gets angry. Keeps telling me to F off and basically says that we aren't friends anymore. I didn't write this down, but also we eventually get back together again. I know it sounds like we're dating, but you get the point. Dylan Sips for Jack. Shut up. As for me and Highlander, he hates me. Initially, that's because I'm Northern Irish, and he's Scottish, and would always talk about those Northern Irish people. He might deny this, but another person might be able to confirm it. One time after making fun of Northern Irish people, I said, "Shut up, you're Scottish," which is a bad thing to do. Highlander had no right to complain, as that's all he was doing. He's most likely forgotten this fact, but I feel that this is important. In year 11, I have no memories of negative or any interactions with Highlander because I would always go to the technology ICT room or the library, but in year 12, because of the coronavirus, I couldn't, so I mostly hung out with McKnight and some former students. And Aaron would always make crap. Yeah, I wondered how long it would take me to say his name. Anyway, would always make fun of me for mostly minor things. It escalated further when, I'm gonna give this guy a fake name, Ginger decided to hang out with our group. Long story short, Ginger and Highlander sort of bonded over their hatred of me. Ginger didn't know me, but within 5 minutes of meeting me, based off what a Highlander fed him, he said he knew my exact personality type, and he doesn't like my type or style or whatever he said. Ginger was in year 14 at the time, and that annoyed me because he was in the year 12 area. I am prepared for any C2 or free as I get, as I am not innocent. Update after the meeting. When Highlander or Jack, I forget who, mentioned me pouring ink on a guy's hoodie, he was talking about Ginger, and it was a tiny bit of ink. I purposely put on his hoodie because I don't remember. I don't know if I talked about this or not. I'm not going to because it's not really relevant. When the head of year said that if we aren't friends, we shouldn't hang out with each other, that's hard because me and Jack are friends? And Jack and Highlander are friends, so me and Highlander have a mutual friend. As for the future, I'm pessimistic. because I don't imagine any of us will change, and in some ways we shouldn't. How do I word this? It's hard to control my impulse, especially since I was so fast. Like, the time gap between Highlander opening up my bag and me hitting Jack was extremely small. I was very fast at it. Sorry, a bit of my sock came off there. And Highlander will most likely keep making fun of me for minor things and doing stupid things like trying to shove a bottle of Monster Energy in my bag. As for how the head of year dealt with it, he was the second best. I then showed this image because basically in year 8, 9, and 10, there was no context. In year 11 and 12, oh my god, the context that was being looked at is incredible. It was so good. Like, both the head of years and the first form teacher, Jesus, they deserve medals, honestly. It's just a shame that one of the head of years is on maternity leave and the first form teacher is away at another school. And then in year 13, he was perfect at it. Well, when I wrote this document, I thought he was perfect, but then I actually realized something. He wasn't, because the fact that he didn't look at this document puts him down a bit. But anyway, he didn't do anything wrong. It's just that year 11 and 12 are so good that it's impossible for anyone else to be number one. In year 8 and 9, context is thrown out the window. And that's the end of the document. So, I went to... Oh yeah, I've talked about that in general. I then did some media homework, and at about 19 past 3, I decided at this point, like, if it were a normal class, if, the teacher was here and all, because I was in the room on my own, because literally everyone was watching football, I decided to pack up, and then I went to the football pitch, because I didn't think that, I thought I would get in trouble if I lined up at the bus stop. And it turns out I wouldn't, because there was already someone there. But, so, because I thought I would get in trouble, I went to the football pitch, and people saw me, and it was sarcasm, but they thought I was going for McKnight. So they sort of tried to cover them up with their hands, because that worked. And all I said is, who's winning? And they sort of took that as me, they took it as an act of aggression, me asking who's winning. And also, they don't believe me that the situation is resolved, because I said it's resolved. Like, McKnight's forgiven me. I've forgiven McKnight. It's fine if he still hates me, okay. I don't hate him. So, point being, he's more likely to hate me at this point. And they just didn't believe me. So, I'm gonna give him a fake name. And I know what he's thinking. He's gonna think, oh, the fake name's gonna be something about Last of Us 2. No. I'm actually gonna call you. Let's think of a way I can word it. Wow, Instagram can't even upload 5-minute videos now. I'm gonna call him the Mouth Man, because he's that sort of guy. He just like he will go to like his group of friends and then sort of zone out with his mouth hanging open, and then someone directly talks to him. He snaps out and goes, "Huh?" That's what this guy is. Let me just delete this video that I've uploaded. You didn't delete the video, Dylan! No. By delete it, what I meant is delete it off my phone. So I can get more space and get another 5 minutes to record. I know I need more than 5 minutes, but still, the more time I can get, the better. He was just being a real asshole. I mean, usually he is, but still, like, there wasn't a hidden meaning to me asking who's winning. I genuinely wanted to know, and I still didn't got the answer because people just don't know who won. And then I thought, screw it, I'm going to the bus stop. And then on the bus, one kid was choking another kid. I don't know if it was genuine choking or, playful choking. I was going to email the teacher to say that happened, but her email doesn't pop up in my thing because C2K just can't get that to work when you need it to. Like, if I need to message McKnight and I need to email him, his thing won't appear when you type in JMCK. But when you don't need McKnight, it'll pop up. But after that, like, literally 10 seconds before I got off the bus, and I wasn't really able to get much information about it because I really didn't want to miss my stop. But another kid was looking at porn. Well, I mean, yeah, it is porn. I was trying to think if legally it was porn or not, but it is. It was, like, just a nude. Not one of his nudes, just like a nude that he got off Google. And he was showing his mates, hey, look at this photo, isn't that so funny? But yeah, this is memes as of 7 p.m. Mouthman, you can stop watching now. Notice the fact that it took me 37 minutes. That's why the video is called Incident 1. Because while there have been incidents before, they're not big. This is the first big one. And they only really count when they're big like this. Ricky Gervais posts, we should all dress like this when William Shatner returns from space. Outrage after gay woman diagnosed at Spanish hospital with homosexuality. I diagnosed you with gay. This is Twitter as of 7 p.m. What the hell is blackfishing? Right. So here's the thing. She did a music video with Nicki Minaj. She's black. Since Nicki Minaj, since this is the final music video, it's not that they didn't reshoot or anything. It's clear to me that Nicki Minaj doesn't care. You've been given permission to try and act black because you're starring in a music video with a black woman. I don't really know anything about that, but all I'm gonna say is, I don't like Tommy Robinson! Oh, for God's sake. All the way that we image said these countries gained independence from the UK. Like, Scotland is different because those people gaining independence were part of a British colony. They weren't part of Britain. Scotland is part of Britain. They're not part of a British colony. Point being, you can't be independent from Britain when you are Britain. Sorry, that's trying to say that, because this guy's been given a platform, that means they support biphobia. No, that's not how it is. They want to get all the opinions out there. Oh yeah, another anti-cheat system. I keep on hearing about people complaining about cheaters just don't play COD. Or don't play Warzone. Warzone's crap. Some people reported previous clip was shared from my first pick show on Twitter determined it was too harmful to be on platform, so I figured it would be more appropriate to show instead.
You know who is worried about pedophiles? You can get that, but it's true. My uncle was a pedophile. He's the greatest fellow I've ever known. Do you know the balls you have to have to show your nephew's grade school play with a camp folder attached to your hand? Knowing you're the reason there's a little red dot on the map? You never did anything to me about Rich kind of really sensibly about his character. Because it would have been so fucking easy. Listen, young me was super fucking cute. I was adorable. And very molestable. I was fucking begging for you. I was like the goat from Jurassic Park.
There you go, he's begging to get raped.
It was a T-Rex. I was fucking waiting for it. But he never did anything, and they knew it. And you know what? I have fucking respect for him. Because he was an honest, red, white, and blue, blooded American who really, if you wanted something in life, you fucking worked for it. Like a real man.
If you're one of the people who bought my first NFT drop, hit me up. I have a present for you. You will approve ownership, of course. So many people think you can't tell offensive jokes. You can tell all the offensive jokes you want as long as they're not about race issues, poverty, disability, LGBT, LMNOP+, the working class disability, social issues, praising capitalism, trans issues, mocking leftism, Imagine wanting the government to force people to be nice to you. Can anyone tell me the name of the song at 1:10 in this video? I've had this stuck just 6 seconds stuck in my head and can't find anywhere. It's annoying me. Tried Shazam, checked the credits, not in the trailer. Tried TuneFind, it's not there, but there were comments asking about the song. Song isn't even that great, I just don't accept defeat easy. It's just a jingle, and I'm up at 1 in the morning angry about a jingle. I'm in favour of freedom of speech, but red flag. Never shout at one of my lead artist friends on Twitter to send me some commissions you guys asked for, and I already have some problems. Guess you're not gonna like the other commission I finished in. Bruh. These are the kind of people that follow you. He didn't deserve to be arrested for a crap joke, but damn, Marcus is a loathsome asshole. Yes. Breaking. Priti Patel wants to grant Border Force officials immunity from criminal prosecution if their new turn-back operations in the channel kill migrants. Now hold on, wait a minute.